understand a device known as Van de Graaff generator. It was the one which was designed and constructed by Van de Graaff, an American physicist. It is an electrostatic generator. Electrostatic generator generates the potential up to 10 to the power of 7 volt. The static potential, the two, quite a high potential this device generates. Let us understand the design and construction, then the principle involved in it. The construction is, there are two pulleys, rollers, upper pulley, lower pulley, and these two are connected by the belt, which is made of silk or rubber. The belt is wound for these two pulleys. This lower pulley is run by electric motor. This upper pulley run by this lower pulley because this is connected by the belt. The energy is, mechanical energy is transferring from here to here. And the belt, what is that? While these two rollers are rolling like this, the belt is moving upward direction like this and downward direction like this. There is a movement of the belt. Of course, the belt is moving with high speed and a constant rate. That is the one we do require. And there is one metallic hollow sphere, a big or large metallic hollow sphere. This pulley is enclosed inside at the center. This hollow metallic sphere is mounted on the insulating stand. Here insulating stand is here. Why insulating stand? To avoid any discharge of charges accumulated on this surface. So this sphere is not contact with any other except air. And these two pulleys, what is that? Near the lower pulley, and we have two metallic brushes are connected with the lower, near the lower pulley and upper pulley. This metallic brush or comb with sharp edges, metal, is connected to the sphere, metallic sphere. And this metallic brush is connected to earth through this, what is that, battery, DC battery of voltage 10 to the power of 4 volt, 10,000 volt, high volt battery, making this comb positive charge and the ground negative charge. And this is like this. Now this is the construction of this Van de Graaff generator. Let us understand the working and what the principle involved in this generation of very high electric potential on this surface. When the potential applied here, very high potential is there. What potential? Positive potential, electric field, positive electric field here at the point, sharp points, metallic point conductors. While this belt is running up and the air is always there, the air is trapped between the belt and this comb. Because of high potential, high electric field near the sharp edges, it will cause electric discharge through the air between the air trapped between the belt and this metallic brush. The electric discharge because of ionization of air molecules. What is ionization of air molecules? Air molecules, of course, made up of nitrogen, hydrogen, oxygen, and many other molecules. The electrons of those molecules are stripped because of high potential, knocked out. These electrons are free, becomes negative charge, and the remaining is positive. The molecule or atom with positive charge. Produces positive charge and mixture of positive charge and negative charges in this fluid, that is air. This positive, that is charges, will account for the electric current between, what is that, in the electric current, discharge of electric current through the air. After this, these electrons are flowing towards the metallic, that is metallic brush, metallic room, because of positive potential, moving towards this. And these positive charges are repelled in the opposite direction because of high potential, positive potential. These electrons flow into the ground. And positive charge, what is that, pushed away, they stick on the belt surface, upper surface. As the positive charge accumulated and the belt is moving upward direction like this, while rolling back, what is that, down, in the down direction, this surface, what is that, full of positive charge, accumulated, full of positive charge. High potential, quite a high potential is here on the surface of the belt. This positive potential, because of what is that, more of positive charges, produces electrostatic induction between this belt and this metal. What is that? This metal, metallic brush and metal, this metal. Causing polarization. What is polarization? Electrons are aligning towards, electrons are moving the other side, and electron deficient, here positive charge on the other side. Like this. Polarization. This induces electric charges like this. So with this high potential, finally electrons flow in this direction. With this electron flow, electrons are removed and here attains positive charge. Electron deficient. These electrons, what they move towards this, will neutralize this positive charge. While coming down, the belt surface is neutral. No positive charge. So by this action, what happens here? Positive charges are generated here, and taking this positive charge and pass on to the metallic surface by this process. Here by corona, this is called corona discharge. Electric current through air is called as corona discharge. By corona discharge, positive charges are generated and carried to the upper pulley, and these positive charges are passed on to the metallic surface by capturing electrons through this metallic brush. So when this process is repeated, because high speed and rotating, so for every rotation, what is that, the positive charges, what is that, more and more positive charges are on the surface accumulated. Since this is a conductor, the positive charges will never be located at some area, it will be distributed uniformly all over the surface. Whereas the more and more charges are produced, more and more charges are distributed, that is surface density. So this distribution and production, what is that, more charges as accumulate more and distributed uniformly. So increases the charge density on the surface, and this charge density produces electric potential on the surface. It will keep on increase by this repeated process. So by this, the potential of this surface can attain up to 10 to the power of 7 volt. So this high potential is possible by this construction and this principle. If the 10 to the power of 7 volt is there, Then what is that? The air, what is that? Here between this and the earth, what is that? Air is trapped, atmospheric air, acts as an insulator. So electric current will not flow from here to the ground. But there is always a limit. That is, it is accumulated, saturated, surface is saturated. Even then, if the charges are more and more accumulated, increase the potential further. If the potential goes beyond, what is that? Breakdown potential. Breakdown means that potential actually breaks the insulating property of the air. The insulator becomes a conductor. That is, it will break the insulating property. So in that case, what is that? Electric current flows or electric discharge pass through air into the ground, just like lightning. High electric discharge passing through this. To avoid that, we need what is that? The surface with what is that? With a volt up to 24/7. If it is go beyond that limiting, if the potential goes beyond this value, it is a breakdown potential. So this is how we can have this construction. If you want more potential, there is one more idea. This entire, what is that? This entire thing is enclosed in a steel tank with air inside increased to pressure of 15 atmosphere. If the atmospheric pressure, that is air pressure, is increased, we can increase what is that? Breakdown potential. Furthermore, potential. That is one way, other way. And actually what is happening here in this process, electrons are actually flowing from this metallic surface into the ground. Here electrons are taken away, here giving here and back into this. Electrons are taken away from this through air, electrons taken away into the ground. And this positive charge taking electrons from here. So overall, what is that? Electrons are flowing from the metal to the ground, becomes electron deficient, electron rich. So this is the way Van de Graaff idea made him to generate, what is that? Devise this generator, electrostatic generator. So of course the old generator, still we are using it. The applications, this generator using it as a particle accelerator. What is meant by particle accelerator? Particle means nuclear particles. Nuclear particles are protons, electrons, alpha particles, beta particles, nuclear particles, very small particles, can be accelerated. What is meant by accelerated? Those particle energy can be increased to very high energy particle. When they attain high energy, they cause nuclear reactions. So for nuclear reactions, we need a particle of very high energy. So it can be generated, accelerated, or we can make the particles into high energetic by this generator by passing through this. The particle acquires quite a high amount of energy. Those particles, when they pass on to the material, what is that? Through the atoms and molecules, those particles carrying high energy penetrate the electron cloud of the atoms and molecules and finally collide with the nucleus, causing nuclear reactions. Nowadays, nuclear reactions also important field in the research as well as nuclear medicine. So newer and nuclear reactions we are producing, or what is that? To understand the nuclear reactions, we need to make the nuclear reactions. It requires the accelerator like this. So this is useful today, because today we are using it as a particle accelerator in nuclear research as well as nuclear medicines. Because nuclear research is also nuclear medicines also using. Not only that, in some areas we are using still as a production of X-rays. X-rays we need accelerator. You know X-rays, here in all research field and also in the medical field we are using. So this is the application of what is that Van de Graaff generator, a DC generator or static generator. So let us wind up this about this. Thank you.